Welcome back to work, everyone, and welcome to 2025. Hopefully you know who I am. My name's Steve, and it's good to say hello to you all today. I hope you had a really good Christmas with your loved ones, with your friends, your family, and you managed to get a good rest and break. I would have personally liked to have a one-on-one conversation with each and every one of you about how important safety is to me, how important safety is to Hills, and how important it is for all of us to look out for one another. But I couldn't do that today, so this is the next best thing. Having been to every site in the last 2 months, I know we have a very good team and I know we have a lot of good experience out there. And so my overriding message for you is to be constantly aware and exercise situational awareness. That is using your senses and being aware of what's going on around you and what is happening around you. In every situation, I want you to stop and think. And you can read more about situational awareness in the Safer for All that was produced last year. As I joined the business, I've been really encouraged to see improvements in the audits that we've had this year, at the level of near-miss reporting, at the real attitudes and behaviours that I've seen out on site. However, I've been very sad to see that one of our team at Swindon Concrete Plant got hurt and badly injured, and I'm sad to say that was happening on our watch. We have to find a way to personally manage safety every minute of every day, as well as looking out for one another. And as part of that strategy, we as the management team have come up with a series of objectives for 2025. You will hear more about them today in the presentation, but I just want to give you a quick summary of why I think they're important. Firstly, we are refreshing our management system. We have a good management system, but I want to make it really relevant, really workable, with a good set of parameters and procedures. And so we're reviewing and updating that, refreshing that. We want to ensure that our risk assessments are suitable and sufficient, that you can understand them, they're not too long to read, and actually they make sense. We want to provide safe systems of work for tasks identified through those risk assessments, and make sure that we have adequate training on our safe systems of work. We want to improve on contractor management. So not only are we looking out for one another and all our own team, but we're looking out for anyone that comes to site and anyone that wants to do work on our sites. To that end, we also want to improve traffic management, ensuring pedestrian and vehicle segregation is clearly marked and clearly managed. We have some excellent examples at some of the bagging plants on some of our sites. And so I want to make sure that on our quarry sites, in our concrete plants, that we actually have clear pedestrian and vehicle segregation to make sure everybody stays safe. We also want to constantly be aware of COSH, make sure we've got good procedures and records and manage those adequately. We also want to ensure that we have emergency preparedness for all foreseeable emergency situations. I really hope and pray that we never have to bring them into act. However, we need to be ready and we need to be planned, and therefore that is a key objective, to make sure that we have a plan. The truth is, we all have a part to play. And nothing is more important than your safety and your well-being. Not profit, not productivity. I want you to stop, think, and let's try and keep each other safe. Now that means that I don't want you to rush. I don't want any cutting corners. I want to ensure that equipment and machines are adequate and sufficient to use. And I also want you all to identify hazards. Really to identify hazards for yourself, but also looking out for one another. And on that note, please do use the near-miss hazard alert. Easy for me to say. The near-miss hazard alert system called EcoOnline. We are launching it today, 2nd of January, and this is a new system that will really help you raising near misses, raising hazards, and make it much more easier for you to do. You can even do it on your own mobile phones because it's all online. So please do raise hazards and near misses on your team members where applicable. Now, this isn't tit for tat, this isn't snitching on one another. It's actually really important that if we see something, we never walk past anything, that we will raise all our concerns and any hazards. And in fact, it's good teamwork to be able to do that on one another. So enjoy today. There's a series of presentations, there's a toolbox talk. I want to make sure everybody gets out and walks the sites, but please do get involved. Do ask questions. Please do enjoy yourselves, and it's good to have you back to work. Stay safe, and I really look forward to working with all of you in 2025.